I'm hungry, said Ben. Can I have toast?
Good. You noticed something wasn't right. Remember what we practiced yesterday? Getting it started and going back. So how would we get this one started? Go back through one more time. Can I have
bread? Bread.
Bread is a good try. It's got a couple more words than bread, though. Breakfast. There you go.
Mom is not up yet, said Ben. Dad, I can make breakfast for you. Can I have toast? Asked Ben. Yes, said Dad. You can have toast. Dad put the toast into the toaster. The toast.
Start that. Get it started again. What's that? That's a B. The
bread.
Toasted.
The toast came up. Dad put jelly on the toast. Jam.
You noticed something about jelly and you decided to change it to jam? That makes sense. This can also be called jam. And it looks right. Jam. Dad put jam on the toast.
Mom doesn't not put jam on toast, said Ben. I put jam on toast, said Dad. Dad couldn't the toast for side to side.
Let's stop here for just a second, okay? Remember that it has to make sense. Dad couldn't the toast.
The toast? No.
Dad couldn't the toast?
Yes.
What is he doing? Let's look at the picture, see if that helps you. Let's check the sounds there slowly. Cut. All right, and that makes sense.
The toast for side to side. The toast looked like two triangles. That's not the way that Mom cuts toast, said Ben. This is the way that I cut toast, said Dad.
I'll read this page. Here is your toast, said Dad. Ben looked at the toast. That's not the way that Mom makes toast, said Ben. Eat it, said Dad. You will like it. Okay, said Ben. I will eat it.
Dad, said Ben. You do make good toast.
Let's read this page and we'll stop. You go ahead.
Good morning, Ben, said Mom. Good morning, said Ben. Dad made breakfast, but I am still hungry. I will make you toast, said said Mom. Mom put bread into the toaster. The bread toasts the toasted the toast the the toast came up.
Good. So when you got to toasted, it can be a little tricky. Let me show you how you can break it since you do a good job breaking words. Toast id. Okay.
Toasted.
And you got it. You got it. Just that might help you next time to see toast and then to see ed. All right. Let's read your book from yesterday. Who can fix the computer? Remember, Carlos, Maria, Grandma, and Dad were all at home. And there was a problem.
The computer didn't work.
That's right.
It was Saturday. Dad, Grandma, Carlos, and Maria were at home. Wait. Oh yeah, I was skipping too. Grandma was reading a book. Carlos was doing his homework. Maria was drawing a picture, and Dad was sitting at the computer. Oh no, said Dad. The computer is not working, and I can't fix it. Who can help me? I can't fix computers, said Grandma. I can't fix computers, said Carlos. I can fix computers, said Maria. I help you, Grandma went. Grandma went back to her reading. Carlos went back to his homework. Maria sat down at the computer, and so it was. It was working
Again.
Her Maria went back to her drawing, and Dad did his work on the computer. Then he looked up. Now, who wants to have a turn on the computer? He asked. I do, said Grandma, looking up for her book. I do, said Carlos, looking up for his homework. I do, said Maria, looking up for her drawing. Dad said Maria fixed the computer so Maria can't get next. So Maria can go next.
You are so ready for 13s and 14s. Can I tell you why? Because every page that you read, you were listening to yourself. And if it didn't make sense, you were going back and fixing it. You fixed yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in this story, which is wonderful. You used to not do that. It used to be if you read something and it didn't sound right, you just keep going. But now, on page, let me show you where you did it. On page 10.
Oh, wait, over here.
Yeah, you did it there too. But on page 10, you said, Maria, you checked it, you said sat down at the computer. And when you said, thanks you, Maria, you went back and you changed it to, thank you, Maria, because you knew it didn't sound right. You did the same thing right here. You said, and Dad didn't his work. You went back. So that didn't sound right. And Dad did his work. And you even did it on the last page. You said, so Maria can get next. And what did you do? You went back. And you fixed it to, so Maria can go next. You're being very careful with your reading. You're making sure it looks right, and you're making sure it sounds right. Very good. All right. So that makes me feel good about the new book we've got today. What's wrong? Oh, hold on. Let's do our word work real quick, okay? Then we'll do writing. All right. Let's check your word cards.
Sorry.
That's okay, huh? What was it? It's not like you did it on purpose. Okay. Let's start with your word cards. Ready?
Okay.
Remember, these are question words, the first one.
What?
Good. This was the one that was in your book today. You kept saying for. For looks like F-O-R, which kind of looks like this. But this starts with fr. From, yes.
Did.
That's a question
Word.
word. Question.
Where?
Saw.
Couldn't. Do.
I see doing there too, but I also see O-W, which goes ow.
Down.
There you go. Down.
His.
Careful with that middle.
Has.
There you go. Oops, we skipped one. There's that
How.
O-W again. How. Good. Ooh, come on now, word cards. Both.
Both dog.
Does.
Act.
Good.
Again. What? What?
Was. You knew it in your book. Was. Yeah. All right. Now, the words that I have here, 2 of them. First, out. That's right. How would you break that?
Ow.
Good. And what sound does OU make?
Ow.
Ow. Good. All right. Now, yesterday we had a word that had TH on the end. What sound does TH make? There's the problem. All right. TH goes. Kind of like the word the. Okay. But you also have to know it when you see it at the end of words. Okay. So what's this word? Let's start here. W. I. With. With. Can you do it with this word? That's a B. Bring this together. B.
Ba.
You got it. There we go. So what sound does TH make? Good. All right, last part. I want you to write the word over. Remember it from yesterday? Over.
It's a B. ER.
Good girl. Nice job. All right. This one's tricky. You just got to remember it. Of. Don't do it like it sounds. It's not like how it sounds. OF.
OF?
Of is OF. Let's write it again. Ready? Right. OF. What word is that? Of. Good. You got it. All right. Now let's get your writing book out.
There's some things in my eye.
You okay?
Yeah, they're like...
Does it feel kind of itchy?
No, I feel like I need to take them off. Because they're like... You know those things that they stick on your eye and they get in?
I guess so, yeah. Like what keeps your eyeball in place? Yeah. Feels like that, huh? A little dry. Let's read your story from yesterday.
I went to the beach and I saw my uncle.
You want to write more about your uncle, or do you want to write about who fixed the computer?
I want to write more on my uncle.
Okay, tell me about your uncle.
My uncle went to Mexico last day.
All right. My uncle went to Mexico last day. Do you mean like last year or like yesterday? Last day? We usually don't kind of say that in English. What's another way you could say that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? All right. My uncle went to Mexico yesterday. Sound good? All right. Get started.
Did I get it wrong?
What do you think?
Give my...
Try it. Let's keep this up so you can try when you're ready. Try uncle up there. You had it yesterday.
Are you and Uncle H?
Say it slowly.
Oh. Uncle.
Let's say it again. Uncle. All right. So you heard a lot of the sounds. You heard the U, you heard the N, you heard the C. There's no O in it. There is an L and an E. All right. Go ahead.
E?
You got it.
My uncle went E. Is it a E? Went to Mexico.
Let's go back to went. Let's go back to that one. Went. Hi. Oh, you're fine. Try went again up here.
Since you didn't even know till morning. Sorry about that.
No. You were fine.
It's my life these days. You're doing a great job there. What word are you writing?
Okay, so down here, you were not sure if it was E or I, right? Now you know that there's an NT in there. Let's see which one looks right to you.
This one.
Yeah. So you kind of had all the parts in your brain there. You just had to make sure we got them all on the paper in the right order. Okay, try again. What word was that?
Went.
That's right. Good. Can you write it again up here? Let's just make sure we got that word. 'Cause you've written it before. Write it over here. Went. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You tell me. Mexico, we've never written that word together. Is that a word you know how to spell? Mm-mm. All right, let's try it up here.
It's a short one?
A little long. Ready?
E. It's kind of like a E, like it's like an E, but it's not an E.
It's like an E, but it's not an E. Let's try an E and see how that looks. Try an E. Okay, so Mexico, you got a lot of the sounds there, and you filled in all the letter boxes. Let me show you how to spell Mexico. Mex has that X in it. There's an I that's kind of hard to hear, but you had the C, you had the O. You had a lot of it already, so finish that up.
Carrot?
There was one more word when you told me what you were going to say. When he went.
My uncle went to Mexico.
When did he go?
Yesterday?
Yesterday? All right, let's do that one. Yesterday. I bet you can get a lot of those letters. What do you think about that? Look how long that word is, and I'm going to show you, you only missed one letter.
Which letter?
Say this part slowly.
Yes,
Sir. Remember Remember like in...
E-R.
Yeah, what's that word?
E-R?
What's this word?
Her?
Uh-huh. So her has that E-R. So instead of an O-R, it was E-R. But it's so you got all the rest of those letters in that long word. Let's add it to your story. Nice work. Read it to yourself. Make sure that sounds good.
My uncle went to Mexico yesterday.
Sounds good to you?
Mm-hmm. My uncle went to Mexico yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That marker's kind of like...
Yeah, I think it's like our old pink one. It needs to be trashed. Just like our other ones.
You need to go and find
Yeah.
a new one.
So, just to make sure we got where am I going to cut it?
Cut it into parts.
We're going to do 3 parts on this one.
Really?
Yes.
Today.
Mm-hmm. Put it back together. As fast as you can. Say that word again. You say it out loud.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Read it to yourself.
My uncle went to Mexico yesterday.
Alright. I know you're so excited for your new book today because you picked it out yesterday.
Another yesterday.
Yes. What is it?
The ocean.
Yes, and who does it have in it?
Olive.
Olive. And who else?
Rosie and Bella.
Rosie and Bella, some of your favorites. All right, so before when we met Olive, do you remember that they were on the beach looking for clams? Okay, so now they're still at the beach, but they're going to do something different. And at the beginning, it's just going to be Bella and Rosie again, okay? You find that word were for me on page 2? Were. What letter would begin with were?
W.
Mm-hmm. Say that word.
Were.
That's right. They're on the beach, and they decide to
Swim.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know our story that had Rosie having to go get a shot. How was she feeling when she wanted to go get that shot?
Like scared.
Scared? And what was the word they used in the book for scared?
Afraid.
Can you find that word on page 5? Say that word again.
Afraid.
Afraid, that's right.
She's afraid of the water?
Exactly. Just like she was afraid of the shot and afraid of the stairs, she's afraid of the water too. What about Bella?
She is not afraid.
Not at all. She likes to swim a lot, and she says that it's nice and cool. Can you find the word cool? What letter would you expect to see at the beginning? You already found it. What is it?
See?
Mm-hmm. And what's that word?
Cool.
Cool. But again, Rosie is still afraid.
That's Bella and that's Rosie.
What happened?
Rosie now she get in the water.
I wonder how Bella got her to get in. You're going to find out when you read, okay? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The ocean. We're just reading that first chapter. The ocean.
This is a chapter book?
It is. Just like the new friend at the beach.
It was a very
What word do you want, hon?
hot
There you go. Okay.
day. Bella and Rosie were at the beach. I'm hot, said Bella. Me too, said Rosie. Let's go, said swim, said Bella.
All right. Remember how we talked about listening to yourself? You tell me. Let's go swim. Sounds good, doesn't it? You did exactly that. We also have to make sure it looks right.
So
Do what you do and look under it slowly. There you go. Swimming, said Bella. So it sounded right, but we also have to make sure it looks right. Go ahead.
Bella ran down to the water and jump,
You see the part jump?
eat.
That can be tricky ending, right? Sometimes it sounds like ed, sometimes it sounds like duh. This time it sounds like t. Ready?
Jumping,
Jumped.
jumped. And
Can you read that sentence over again? Make sure we pull it all together.
Bella ran down to the water and jumped in. Come on, Rosie. She called.
You're checking slowly to make sure you're right. Are you right?
Yes.
You are right. Keep going.
Oh no, said Rosie. I'm not too afraid of the water.
Poor Rosie, always afraid.
Come on, said Bella. Come on, and swim.
You're making sure you're right? Are you right when you say swim?
Yes.
Let's check and see. Say it again.
Swim.
So let's go back and pull it all together.
Come and swim.
And keep going. Let's make sure.
Swim with me.
Were you right? Come and swim with me? You were right. Yeah.
Don't be afraid, Bella.
Good. Find those parts.
Good. You found two good parts. Now put it together.
Swam up and
Let's start back up and get that. Because sometimes when we take the time to take it apart, we forget what we've already read. And it's going to help you if you go back. Okay, ready?
Bella
You got swam.
swam up and
What would make sense there? She swam up and
down in the water.
You're doing good work, Itzel, because you can tell that doesn't look like water, does it? What does the ocean have?
Waves.
Waves, that's right. Bella swam up and down in the waves.
Wave. Come on, she called. It's
That one's a little tricky. I'm going to show you, okay? You're trying to find parts. Nah. Ice.
nice and cool. Come on in.
What is Rosie going to say?
Said Rosie. I'm afraid.
She's always so afraid. Now, this is how she gets her to get inside. Let's see what Bella does to get Rosie to come in.
She pushed her.
She didn't
let's
push
find
her.
out. Let's find
Go
out.
ahead and read.
That's a good guess.
Bella
Good start.
stare.
Can you find that part in the middle?
Asked
Kind of like car.
or
Close. Stop. R. Bella,
Start to shout, help, help. Rosie, help. Oh no, said Rosie. Bella, now, help.
Tell me about that part. Does that sound right to you? Bella, now help?
No.
No. Bella,
Needs.
there you go.
Help.
So we gotta make sure it sounds right. So how did she get her to get in the water?
But
What did Bella do?
I think she made her to get in the water.
Mm-hmm. By saying, help, help. Do you think Bella really needs help?
No.
Let's see what Rosie began to do.
Rosie began to say.
Think about what she's starting to do. Look at her.
Swim to Bella.
Let's just look at that word. Instead of finding parts for that one, let's just look at that one.
Here I come, Bella. Here I come to help you.
All right, we're going to stop there today. How did she get her in? She asked her to help. But you know that she didn't really need help. She's a good swimmer. All right, so we're going to stop there for today, but we will finish it tomorrow, okay? We'll do chapter 2, where there goes Olive again. This time they're going to go for a boat ride. You did good reading today, Itzel. Lots
She
of
is